All right, I just posted this, and this is a better way of looking at it. There was too many pictures. I don't know how this happened. I'd probably hit something. If I say something like it automatically does that, that freaks people out. Usually, it's the editor on the other side that adjusts it. So, but uh, this it says live here, but when I go online on my PC, it does not show it as live. It still says awaiting moderation, and it usually takes 48 hours before I receive anything. My Mac ID is updated on their server. So, once again, like this website that's supposed to be built on next year is key. I don't have enough time to explain why. And the basic argument when going through this is, why did you present the information you did? Because it'll make sense. Okay. It'll make sense. These are the key points that I needed to hit, so that way I don't have to sit and guide so many people through. They can talk and figure it out themselves. But what is needed is those websites. The first website is more like, a lot of people aren't going to be able to take in this information. Their life is so just digging through the past and redefining everything in a binary sense, which you subconsciously do, but there's some errors because you force certain things in your cognitive thought. So you're pulling things up into your brain, comes out of your mouth, that thing. The other thing is just an automatic process, which takes 90 days to implant into there. So, New Year's resolution, website. All right. Technically, well, now it's probably going to cost $70 to $75,000 to get it done. But once it's set, it's done. And then after the first 3 months, after everyone's done it, we're not going to change any of the logic. We're just going to make sure it's live. And then the second 3 months after that, so we will update it for the second year. And then we'll run it again with the new process. And this is key because that's when we're doing the drink company. And then after that, the site will be, well, we'll get a new president. I'm not sure how it's worked. I got to figure out finances. They've changed so many legal laws. The last time I looked at it, 2016, 2018, and then it got busy. So that's fine. That's fine. And technically, it's not going to be a major deal. We're not going to donate the money. We're going to actually sign the site over to someone so they can do the process. And then every year, that'll just be a thing. So, changing people's lives, creating miracles. That's done by us, humans, not lottery, not whatever. It's true people that actually have good ideas and change. That's what it comes down to. And giving them a financial amount that will change them. But they have to be morally accurate in their own sense. So as long as you do right by me, I'll do right by you. Very simple. But the team that will be made up at this drink company have already been identified as knowing this. And they have experience and knowledge sets that not every average person does. So they will have to talk to them. And they will know what questions they need to ask. And then they will know their body language as well. And then we'll have a meeting. Very simple. So we're not a bunch of college students. We do have some college from some college, but not everyone. Some people didn't even graduate high school, but they still had this. And it was fucking amazing. They're amazing people. So anyways, I've got a list. I'm going to try to get as many into it as possible. Now, with $25 million, it's basically just buying a year off. I'm not going to be able to give them $1 million. If we break it down to $250,000 per person, give or take, depending on number of children. So that way they can have 1 year of just de-stress. And then, like 3 months, they get to change their process. Another 3 months, in addition to that, we'll start incorporating barbecues and social events. And then the next 6 months, we're just going to hammer out the business plan for the drink company. So, and that process is going to be distributed, everything, depending on the person. They have the choice whether they want to put it online, but we will produce our steps and actual documentation of journals that they want to share, what they learned and how they feel, and what different things, and whether they're going to make the bad decision again. So it's really cool. And then that process, even though you don't need that much, and that's the thing, like you can do that at such smaller levels. And I'm not gonna. I'm building this. You're like, how the fuck can you do that? Basically, look at my process. I can break it down to the smallest terms, but it doesn't matter if we're not going to take the next step. So I humbly request. I have a video online before this, and it has my Chime account. So we can do it that way, or I had set up something on, what is it, Kickstarter, but they take a percentage out of it, and they're trying to make money off of it. But if that's more comfortable for you, then that's fine. And I'm not wanting, the goal is like, just send $5 if you're wanting to be a photo on the website. Because we're doing 1 million photos. They pay $5. They get 3 entries. It's very simple. You get your good and bad joke, and then you get your New Year's resolution. All in 100 characters with your photo that is going to be a square. So we'll figure out the dimensions later. But a high resolution photo, I would prefer just a single face, but you're paying the $5. You get to do what you want. So I've explained the logic on a different video, I think. But the drink can company, I got to research what advances they made in nootropics. So, and that's going to be an expensive can, and they're going to be vending machines. You're not going to be able to build them or buy them with. So I don't think we're going to have barcodes on them because we're not going to sell them in stores. We're just going to do them from our vending machines. I think that was the goal. That's what we came down to, me and the ladies. So, a female-run company, I know. Oh, the world's coming to an end. Just kidding. Just kidding. You know how to handle a family. Why not a business? So, anyways, and then the server would be built into the vending machines that we got there. There's also, I had brought up BIC, which you can find on my website, which I'm not sure it's going to be up next month. So we'll find out. Anyways, I posted at different places, but we'll see. We'll see. The BIC one is an online service, so it's kind of counterintuitive. I thought you were doing decentralization. Yes, but that doesn't mean you walk away from old technology. You just let it recoup. You develop a different source. So with the BIC solution that I've got, which is going to be fucking amazing, it's going to be a mixed. It's going to be an online offline solution. So, and we're going to figure out the offline decentralization payment for that, because that's the huge one. That's the big kicker. Like the drink company's small potatoes. It's so fucking small. Like, well, I can't say it's small. It's different. It's getting people up to speed so that way they can really utilize this service we're going to do. And it's going to be so much fun. Yeah. So anyways, and it can be applied to anything. So, but I just like Bix. So I don't care if they copy it for something else. We'll have all the stuff online. The reason why you do that is because it stops people from actually working. It's kind of fucked up. It's counterintuitive. You're like, all the steps are there. There's just so many steps. Yep. Start with step 1. All right. That defines everything. Because if you're not starting with step 1, you're never going to get to the destination. So, all right. I'm going to walk through this now. I put all these below. The two top links are Google Drive, and they talk about different. There's a lot of missing stuff, so that way people can bridge the gap into the education. But this, let's see, CD, they're placed there for a reason. So I made them bigger, and then I showed you why C is used. There's correlated logic, caps lock, which I said in the audio, and then also DOS. DOS, that's the OS, direct operating system. But anyways, that is your conscious, and where the software or DOS, the idea is the software. So that's subconscious, so COS, divided by two. And then you got your conscious, which is the hard side, which is you. So that's our logic. That's what we know. That's what we've been creating. Prior ones, I just threw this up here because the C and then it addresses the 999. And then I threw this up here because it does a backwards D or whatever you want, or U. But it's bridging the logic. Oh shit! Sorry. I'm on a Vista phone, by the way, the same one in the hotel video. And if you watch that, that is like end to end hidden information, all 7 minutes. And people are just like, you're fucking crazy. I'm like, no, all I did was change my tones. Like, if this was like typed out text, you'd be like, what the? And, we don't have the software. But this is bridging the alphabet to the context. So I said C111. And it literally shows you. Like once you get the 11 by 11 grid, you just kind of mark out the boxes until it looks right. You're just feeling it. It's your subconscious. It's right or wrong. One decision, two options. You choose one, and then you pick your path. Right? Starting point to left, right, forward. Never going back. So, three-hand logic. So this is what the primary thing was. Like I knew this years ago. I think they taught me this in high school, actually, or at least I figured it out. And I showed someone like, holy shit. I'm like, yeah, it's super simple. Like, show the teacher, and the teacher, I don't know. They're like, I don't know what you do, and you skip all of senior year, basically. No, I skipped. There was a 3 months for a semester, or whatever it is, and I missed a month out of it. Oh, I'm going to tell this story. I'm sorry. All right, so from left to right, top to bottom. So, no. It's counterclockwise. So, it's the top is 3, and then the 0, and then you have one thumb, 4 fingers on my left one that you're looking at, and then you have an extra hand, which is not counted at yours. So you count one other person with their hand of 5. So, anyways, I wish you could just go down one. You cannot. So that was that one. Forehand. All right. So this is all, and you do right hand okay. Now I did that on the dance video, and I think I articulated it on that channel too. Now this one, all right. So this is binary logic. At the bottom you add up to 10. It's 5 and 5. That's 10. All right, and the top one. So we're starting with the actual 1 count. So yeah, 1. That's it up in the circle. So C, 1. All right, and nothing. And then we've got 3. So, but that's a 1 count. That's just identifying the process. Oh, all right, 1 hand, and then we do this. All right, so we have 1 thumb, and we have it on the their right hand. So now they're right with one thumb, and that's 1. Now we're at an 8-bit logic. So now we can move on to the next system. So we've got 181, or you could do 818 if you do mirrored hands and just do one finger each side, but then you would get 69 in there. But I didn't want to introduce that. So, because that would require an opposite C11C, and that would confuse people. Left hand. So all I did was flip the images, the top 3 images. So again, 3.14. So 2 different images, both sides. Doesn't matter which way you do it. And that creates a U or a C or tongue or whatever bridging logic you got. If you break it down to 3 concepts, each word is defined as 3 when you go into a conversation. No one has any clue what you're talking about. And then you walk away. And then you wait for them to come back and ask you. Now, that doesn't work. Well, it does work, sort of, on the public scale when you do videos and stuff. But when you're talking in a large group or a forum, it's really easy to identify who's good because they will ask the questions. So they're like, I don't know you and I don't want to interpret, but this is, I'm like, okay, good for you. You get me to explain it in a way, in a communication style that I know you can do. So I'll have a few 20 questions that I'll do. Usually it only takes 3 or 4, but the additional ones is to get some details so that way I can see if their information is connected to mine. And then I can pull up some stories to see if they will pull up some stories. It's a mirrored image. The left, did I switch it? Okay, but this is the second hand. This, the opposite left. All right. So, as you can see, the horizontal line, and then my left hand pointing forward that's covering the C is an F. Anyways, so, but that's an actual 10-digit spot in the 8-bit counter. So we're moving to number 2 in binary. So I guess I illustrated binary as 8-bit because of NES. That's my age group. So there's probably even less better ways to do it if you go back a little more. So basic tools of logic. Come on, Bia. All right. Now this is very complex. All right, so the top one is showing a 10 marker. All right, so that's a 10 spot. The bottom one is showing a single spot. You see how that works? Because that little circle, my hand nub, is a 0. It's a 10 spot. So that's 2. So that's literally, and it counts thumb and then finger. That's 2. Okay? And then you have 2 on the other side as the single logic. And that's 2. And that is a U if you look up at it. Super simple. And if you counted the middle finger, there's 2 both ways. So it's multi-interpretational. Damn it, I just hit the wrong one. Here. All right, let's see if that one pulls up. All right, this one was on the top slide, not the second one on the docs. So, but this is illustrating on the top right, it's 112. The white ones is what we just looked at, 112, with the middle finger, the third one covered up. All right, and then the other one, which the other way to look at it is one photo, and you have one with 4 and one with 5. So let me go ahead and make sure that's correct. All right, basic tools moving forward. Oh. Anyways, I don't know. There's logic there. 3.1. All right, never mind. And that's the alphabet of C. All right, so anyways, you can view it so many ways. They showed me a different way to do it too, but all right. So this one, we've got to that point where we understand there's two different people, 3 points of conversation from one side. The other person has 5 choices to do. All right. So we're going to say their thumb is their actual decision, and that's politics right there. The rest of them they have their 3, and they have the one that you choose, which is the pinky. So pinky promise, and then we've got that. All right. That's my left hand. I am pushing it to you. Figure it out. And it's not even recording. No, it is. Okay, thank goodness. I've been doing that all day. And it's not just that. I've been clumsy all day. Every time I get like this, it's weird. All right, and then I put a song on there. Anyways, I think that's it. I'll go ahead and pull up my Chime account so that way we get it. It's not this one. And then here's this one. All right, now this app acts weird. There we go. All right, so that's my Chime. Money symbol, Joshua, minus Sisk, minus 5. So, anyways, yes, I quit my job to dress as a leprechaun. I promised someone that they were wanting an art project, actual like drawing or something, our craft paper pieced together. So they didn't get that, and they were pissed off about it. And they don't get any of this. I don't understand. I'm like, you know how much work I had to put into it. Wasn't you don't I didn't just buy the leprechaun outfit. Okay. I went and I wanted it memorialized forever. So I went to I found someone that knew a friend at the DMV where they're like, yeah, you can dress up, that's fine. You just can't wear your hat. And I'm like, son of a bitch, the hat just ties it all together. But anyways, I got my state ID with this as well. So, and it's on me. I'll do it. That one messed people up. The Santa one. There's a post on Reddit, and that's the Kickstarter one. They're like, "What are you talking about?" Anyways, we won't go there. So, but if you send $5, and then we'll just do that a million times, and in the beginning, like I could program this logistically in about a month probably. But I don't have the back end server knowledge to mitigate between a million different files. So I have to look up databases, which is going to take me six weeks, that already pushes me another 2 months out after that. So that's why I was going to pay someone. So, anyways, and this one, burp. All right. Anyways, oh, let's look at my resume. Let's see if it's not going to go in anymore. Damn it. I won't do it. Talk to you later. God bless. All right.